Okay, it's 6:30. As you know, some of you haven't been here before, but basically we have two meetings tonight. The first meeting is our work session meeting, and we're going to go ahead and call it to order. And then after that, we have our city council meeting after the work session is over. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Chairman Ed Long.
Good evening, Mayor. I have one item on my agenda tonight. We have a very short agenda for the work session, and I have one item, and you're the monkey in the box.
Thank you, Ed. The following is a resolution to authorize the mayor and the city clerk treasurer to enter into agreement to lease real property. And basically what this is going to be is our substation out at Highway 5. We were going to use existing property, but there was foundation damage and other stuff that you approved in 2020 budget. And we tried and tried and tried, and we tried to find other resolutions, but we feel this is the best thing for us. We'll be located, if you approve it, where Matova used to be. We're going to have the third spot there, and it's the police are pretty excited. It has everything it needs. We're not going to have to do any leasehold improvements to it, just have to furnish it. And you did approve that in the budget. The lease agreement we have here, the rent should be well more than what we're paying, but they negotiated and gave us a lower amount because we are the city.
And this is something that you did bring up at our budget meeting. It was
Yes, sir.
mentioned then and everything, so
Yes,
you
sir.
have brought it forward for us. Occupancy when?
1/1/22.
Okay, good, good. All right, anybody on the council got any questions on this committee first? Anybody else on the council? Anybody in the audience got any questions to the mayor on this? Tammy, no, wait a minute. I need a motion to move it to the full council.
I'll move to, motion move to full council.
And I need a second.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Tammy, roll call, please.
Long.
Yes.
Reed.
Yes.
Red.
Yes.
Cope. Yes.
All right, Mayor, that concludes mine. Thank you.
Ed, next up, Budget Personnel Committee, Chairman Matt Weber.
Mayor, I do not have any agenda items this evening.
Sir? We'll leave any public input for the end if that's okay with everyone. That's how we usually do it, so we'll continue that way today. Police and Fire Committee, Chairman James Reed.
Thank you, Mayor. We do have one agenda item tonight. It's under Fire and Police. It's an ordinance to adopt a Cabot Fire Department handbook. I'd like to call Chief Chad Moore to answer any questions about that.
Hey, Chad, make sure you're talking to Mike. Facebook's telling me it's hard to hear right now. Okay.
Yeah, so we're trying to update our handbook. It has been revised in 2020. It should have come to council then. We've made a few little tweaks as far as grammatical errors, and I sent it to Ben, who's forwarded it on to Councilman Reed. Be glad to answer any questions on it.
There's not a tremendous amount of changes. Most of it's some of the structure with eliminating the assistant fire chief position and just cleaning up some of the
That's correct.
ambiguities. Any questions from committee? Any questions from council? I'd entertain a motion to move it to full council.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Tammy, if you would. Roll call.
Reed.
Yes.
Hillenberg.
Yes.
Red.
Yes.
Cope. Yes.
That concludes fire and police. Thank you.
Thank you, James. Thank you, Chad. Next item, Community Development Committee, Chairman Ed Long.
I don't have anything on that tonight, Mayor, but I do want all the chairman, department heads, and everything like that to know that I have already been talking to Laura, and I will be probably through Ben. I think it's going to be the best thing to do, letting them know when we'll be making the yearly reports. I want to start those in February is when I want to start them. Probably February and March, split them up so it won't be so cumbersome. And everybody will have a time to get up and tell us something then.
Yes, sir. Anything else? Military Affairs Committee Chairman Ron Waymack, he is not present. Any others on the committee know of any other legislation? Seeing none.
No.
General community input, now's your time, or you can do it at the community input on the next meeting. If you want to address council and the mayor, please come to the podium, state your name, and let us know if you're from Cabot. Seeing none, can I get a motion to adjourn?
Mayor, could I take just a quick minute?
Oh, sure, yes, sir.
As I've gotten older, I am trying to do a better job of acknowledging people, letting them know that, one, I love them, and two, I appreciate them. So after this weekend, there were a lot of people involved in helping to make the Christmas parade a success. And I wanted to let those people know how much I appreciated what they did, starting with the mayor. Basically, thank you for giving us whatever we needed. But also department heads, Chief Davis and the entire police department. It was phenomenal. The traffic control, you guys did an amazing job. I'd also like to acknowledge real quick my fellow council members. Stephen was out there helping. He pulled Santa Claus through the parade route, did an outstanding job of parking the float in my driveway. Thank you. James helped in the lineup area, directing folks and answering questions. Brandon was a parade judge, did a fantastic job. Good job. Michael is not here tonight, but he was co-coordinator on the parade and my right hand. But getting back to department heads, street department, Jeff July, both outstanding assistants, thank you. Travis and Parks and Rec, thank you for your help, the stage and everything. Matthew, I was told that you were the one that live streamed the parade. You would not believe the thank yous that you may or may not have gotten from that. People in the community really appreciated that. Chief Moore, Fire Department, outstanding. They were in the parade and helping with traffic control, I understand. And I already mentioned Chief Davis, but again, I love all you guys, and it was truly a team effort. But there's one individual in the police department that it's funny that this person and I seem to be standing side by side at quite a few projects recently, and the difference in our size or presence is very noticeable. Everything from Cabot cleanup, the parade. I just wanted him to know that he has always had my back, and I have yours. So, Scott Steele, I appreciate you, and if you wouldn't mind coming up here for a second. For those of you that may or may not know, the Lions Club recently had a Field of Honor acknowledging our military heroes and our first responder heroes, and this guy means a lot to me. And I just want to thank you for what you do on a day-to-day basis in helping Cabot be a great city. Thank you, Mayor.
Any other council have anything to? See none, could I get a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Motion from James, second from Stephen. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, adjourned at 6:40. Now we're going to go into our council meeting. We're going to start off with a prayer by Councilman Red and the Pledge of Allegiance. Maggie, if you do that for me, please. Please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. Can we get a roll call, Tammy?
Long,
Here.
Jones, Red,
Here.
Hillenberg,
Here.
Cope,
Here.
Reed,
Here.
Weber,
Here.
Waymack.
We have 6 present, 2 absent. Now for the fun. This is why half the room is filled. We've got a little mayor presentation here, and we're really happy about it. Now, Jeffrey, you may have to fact check me on this because I tried to figure out when Cabot School started, but Cabot High School was founded in 1912. So I don't know when we were incorporated in 1891. We started having school then, or we just let our children run amok until 1912. I don't know. But basically what I'm saying is this lady right here, Jessica, if you go ahead and stand and come up, please. She is the first teacher out of 540 cities in Arkansas to get Teacher of the Year. Isn't that awesome? Come on, let's clap a little bit. Not only that, she's a special ed teacher, and she's the first special ed teacher to get it since 1959. That's 62 years that they haven't acknowledged a teacher that does so much as what a teacher does in special ed, so I very much appreciate it. I know you have some students in the room and that love you to death, but I did this proclamation for you today. Today is your day. I hope it's been grand. And whereas throughout history, American educators have risen to unprecedented challenges. Over the past year, with our country facing a cascade of crisis, educators have risen to this challenge with care and creativity, overcoming disruptions in their own lives while offering unwavering support to their students' well-being and academic progress. And educators serve both as facilitators of learning and as the technological support for their students, getting them up and running. Am I okay, Emma? And access to full remote learning. They often work late into the day to support hard-to-reach children and took the extracurriculars their students love and adapted them for remote and hybrid learning. Teachers found new ways to leverage technology platforms to coordinate with parents as partners in learning, keeping a close eye on the development of their students, which you did. So whereas the city of Cabot, Arkansas is very proud and honored to proclaim December 13th, 2021 as Jessica Psalm Day, Ms. Psalm was named Arkansas Teacher of the Year of 2022. Jessica is a special education teacher, K4 at Stagecoach Elementary with the Cabot Public School System. Jessica is the wife of U.S. Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Shane Psalm and mother to Tucker and Maggie. Ms. Psalm has said that she wants to make a difference in the lives of our children, and she certainly does have a hand in shaping our future. And whereas Ms. Psalm pushes herself to the next level at every opportunity she is a half marathon runner, loves her country and her family, and recently I heard a rollerblader? Roller derby. I didn't put that in here. She is a local supporter of her students and an inspiration to those who work beside her. Jessica looks for new, updated information and seeks new learning strategies. Ms. Psalm knows her students and provides an excellent learning environment for everyone who passes through a classroom door. And whereas education is the one field that makes all others possible, every one of us has been shaped by someone who inspired, curiosity, and helped us find our confidence, who guided us to think more clearly and pushed us to strive for better. So, the City of Cabot is thankful for all the educators and celebrate them every day, and especially now, I therefore, Ken Kincaid, Mayor of the City of Cabot, do hereby recognize December 13th, 2021 as Jessica Psalm Day. One more for the city. Okay, our next item is approval of minutes from our last meeting. November 15th, 2021 minutes is what we're going to do first. Do I have any action?
Make a motion to approve November 15th, 2021 minutes.
Second.
Got a motion from Matt, a second from Stephen to approve November 15th, 2021 minutes. Any changes, corrections, discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Long,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Cope,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber.
Yes.
Passes 6-0. Next item's November 29th, 2021 minutes.
I guess I'll make that motion for the November 29, 2021 minutes to
I'll
approve.
I got a motion from Matt, a second from James to approve the November 29th, 2021 minutes. Any discussion, corrections? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Long,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Cope,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber.
Yes.
Passes 6-0. Our next item is read ordinances and resolutions by title only. Any action?
So move.
Second.
Got a motion from Ed, a second from James to read ordinances and resolutions by title only. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Long,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Cope,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber.
Yes.
Passes 6-0. City Council old business, I have none. Council, do you have any you'd like to add to the agenda? Seeing none, we'll move into City Council new business and item A, ordinance number 40 of 2021.
Ordinance number 40 of 2021, an ordinance to amend ordinance 33 of 2016 to repeal any conflicting legislation, declaring an emergency, and for other purposes. First reading.
Mayor, may I speak on it?
Yes, sir.
This is a housekeeping deal for us. It's something that we've got to do to bring ourselves in compliance with the feds. As everything else that comes through the Planning Commission, we'll do the first reading tonight if it's acceptable to the council, and then next Monday night we'll finish the legislation.
Any other discussion? I know we're not going to read anymore, but, okay. Next item, ordinance number 41 of 2021, please, Tammy.
Ordinance number 41 of 2021, an ordinance to adopt the Cabot Fire Department Handbook to repeal any conflicting legislation, to declare an emergency, and for other purposes.
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion that we adopt the ordinance 41.
Thank you, James.
Second.
We got a motion from James, a second from Stephen, to adopt number 41 of 2021.
Mr. Mayor, before we do this, this is an ordinance, so we need to move to waive the second and third readings.
Make a motion to waive the second and third readings of ordinance 41.
And I'll second.
I got a motion from Matt, a second from James, to waive the second and third readings of ordinance number 41 of 2021. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Long,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Cope,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber.
Yes.
Passes 6-0.
Is there any necessity to invoke the emergency clause on this?
We gotta adopt it first.
Okay.
Make a motion to adopt
I'll make-
ordinance
yes.
41 of 2021.
Second.
I got a motion from Matt, a second from Brandon, to adopt ordinance number 41 of 2021. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Long,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Cope,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber.
Yes.
Passes 6-0.
Emergency clause?
Ben, we need to specifically state the emergency clause.
Yes, for the reasons stated therein in the ordinance, I believe the emergency clause was requested so the policies could take effect at the first of the year.
Okay.
We do need it? If we do, I'd like to make a motion we invoke the emergency clause on it.
Second.
I got a motion from James, a second from Matt, to adopt the emergency clause for ordinance number 41 of 2021. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Long,
Yes, ma'am.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Cope,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber.
Yes.
Passes 6-0. Next item's resolution number 56 of 2021.
Resolution number 56 of 2021, a resolution to authorize the mayor and city clerk treasurer to enter into an agreement to lease real property and for other purposes.
Mr. Mayor, I make a motion that we adopt resolution number 36 of 2021.
Second.
I got a motion from Ed, a second from Brandon, to adopt resolution number 56 of 2021. Any discussions?
Just a quick discussion, Mayor. Do we already
Yes, sir.
have the stuff that's gonna go in it? All that's been, we've already approved all that? The
We-
furniture and all that? I
We
mean,
approved that in the budget for
Okay.
their capital expenditures, but I don't believe Captain Steely has ordered what he needs yet.
Okay, sounds good. I just wanna make sure.
Any discussion from audience? Any from the council? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Cope,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Long,
Yes.
Red.
Yes.
Passes 6-0. Any other new business, council, not on the agenda? Seeing none, we go to community input. Anyone have anything they'd like to come up and speak to the mayor and the council, please do so. State your name and if you live in Cabot.
Miss Deborah could not be here tonight, but she asked me to make the announcement so much for her. Deborah Moore will be retiring from the Lonoke County Library System as of December 31st. I will be taking her place the 1st of January as director. So we will be hiring for the Cabot branch very shortly. I will be very involved, as always. That's all I have.
Well, congratulations, and I owe you an email. But you know what I'm talking about. But congratulations. I didn't know if you were going to tell it yet, but exciting news for you.
Yeah,
and Cabot.
she wanted me to go ahead because with her schedule, she's unsure if she's going to be able to make it next week as well. So she wanted to let you guys know so you weren't surprised come January. So, thank you.
Let the record show that we thank Ms. Moore for all she's done for the Cabot Public Library System.
Yes.
There we go. I just want to further talk about what Matt said for the Christmas parade. I think it was a really great success. We were running a little late for two of my little ones who were on the parade, and I told Ken today we were screeching in right before they shut the streets down, and I don't think there was an inch of sidewalk free from City Hall all the way up to Kroger. While we're thanking people, I want to make sure we point out I know we thank Joe and Jeff, but the 3 street guys in particular, Mike Reynolds, Marcus Coleman, and Matt, they were out there for, how long were they out there, Joe? Yeah, every day doing Christmas stuff. They kind of head that up, so I want to specifically thank them. I know Cleta in the mayor's office has been helping since day one with all these trees they've been getting. Fireball and B Shift, they did such a good job last year. I hate, they were chosen to do it again this year. And then also Miss Laura, we were making fun of her. We said we need to put her in the fire department as much as she was climbing in the tree, and she was there when it fell and was put up. So a lot of effort. It was great. Thank Cabot City Beautiful. Again, the mayor's wife, can't thank her enough. And their Facebook posts and everything. And so just want to say great success and specifically thank those employees too. So thanks for bringing that up, Matt.
And I just wanted to take just a quick minute to thank Councilman Red for his presentation to the Cabot Fire Department for the flag out of the Field of Honor. Just wanted to thank him and his wife for that. Thank you.
Anyone else? I just want to say it, back to the Christmas stuff, it just makes Mayor really proud to see all the collaborative effort. As you can see, there's all kinds of groups that helped in this, and we couldn't have got what we needed to get done without everybody. Everyone helped. Everyone had a place in the parade and the activities leading up to it, and there's so many other names that weren't mentioned tonight, and I just want to publicly say thank you to all those. And I know there's probably about 50 more I'm thinking in my head, but you're out there, you know who you are, and you know what you did, and I'll never forget it. So thank you so much for helping Cabot. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion.
Second.
Got a motion from Stephen, a second from Matt. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Adjourned at 6:58. Merry Christmas. Well, no, we'll be back here next week, right? Merry Christmas for who's not here next week.